Hey guys, Traza here. Today we are going to go over my Season 10 Emergence Ranked tier list. This list is based off of my experiences in Ranked with these characters and how they play out as a team. Before we get into this video, I would like to state that we are only a week into this season, so some legend changes may come into play. But as of right now, this is the tier list. So let's get started. At the bottom of the list in D tier we have Loba. Loba isn't what I would describe as the most helpful character. With one of her recent buffs, she's only really helpful in in-game, and that's because of her black market. As for a team character, I wouldn't say she is the best. Next we have Watson. Watson is garbage. She is one of, if not the worst character in-game. EA, please buff her. You can easily walk through her fence with full HP and 99% shield. It's like the fence does absolutely nothing. And her pylon, it stops grenades, but the shield replenish time is pure trash. And her passive is literally not needed, as her ult comes back super fast without an accelerant. She isn't a very good character and isn't a very good teammate in general. Let's move on to C tier. Next we have Mirage. Mirage is a cool character and in my opinion should be more of a support character, but only a support character. Mirage's kit is, well, basically invisibility. I'd say he's more of a I see you before you see me kind of character. As for a team character, he is decent. Don't get me wrong, who doesn't like a little Mirage? But his kit doesn't really help out that much for the team. Next we have Rampart. Rampart has been one of, if not the least picked character since her debut, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she is bad. It just means that she needs a little improv. This season I'm sure is trying to favor her in buffs and a new heirloom for her, but for now, her main problem is mobility. She has none. Her tactical is a wall, and her ultimate is a turret. If you come across a Valk or a Wraith or even an Octane, you are dead. As for a team character, I would say she's good for building camping. Next up is Caustic. Caustic is an interesting legend choice. He has a decent kit, but it's very situational. His smokes and gas cans can be a downfall in-game in an open ring, but with his recent buff, he's placed a little higher than what he originally was. His fortified is also a huge asset when playing him, as he does have a huge hitbox. As for a team character, he is also good for building camping. Now we have Fuse. Fuse is a very in-between kind of character with his recent buff. Fuse has been a solid asset to any team, especially with his ultimate. Fuse wasn't so good for his first two seasons, but now he actually stands a chance in the meta. As a team character, I'd say Fuse is more of a secure the push type of legend. Then we have Revenant. Revenant is a all-around good character on his own. His kit is pretty aggressive and pairs really, really well with Octane. Trust me, I would know. His totem has had a recent nerf, if you can even call it that. He is in a good spot right now. All I have to say is nerf Revenant, please. As for a team character, oh yeah, Revenant works well with anyone. Next we have Wraith. Wraith is... Wraith. Her kit is okay, I mean, mainly the portal, but that's only to get in and out of fights or to get a better position. Her passive is good if you have okay callouts, but her tactical, yeah, no, I find it kinda useless to use her tactical to get out of a gunfight. I'd either end up chasing you or finish you before you get it off, and it does absolutely nothing for your team. As a team character, Wraith is not that good. Horizon is a well-balanced legend. She recently had a buff that increases her speed in the gravity lift, although not being fully reverted to normal. Her gravity lift can help you and your team get to the high ground in any fight. Horizon is in one of the best spots she's been in for months. I'd say she has one of the most OP kits. The black hole can be paired with anything, and I think it's amazing how she takes no fall fatigue. As a team character, she is one of, if not the best, to have on our ranked team. Next we have Octane. Octane is a very reliable character, but I think he suffers from the same problems as Wraith. A lot of mobility, but his tactical and passive are for himself, not the team. There is no problem with that, but when you run ranked, you need a good team comp. That's why when you see Octane, you also see Revenant. As a team character, I'd say he's better than Wraith, but still a bit incompatible with most characters. Now we have Pathfinder. Pathfinder is the most friendly and intimidating robot in the Outlands. He is seriously scary. If you see a robot flying towards you, you'll be scared also. His tactical is god tier. His grapple can help you take the high ground easily and win those gunfights. His ultimate is very useful for rotations, but please give my mans an actual passive. As a team character, he is pretty good while being a recon and having the grapples for the rotations. Next, we have Crypto. Crypto is one of the best recon characters with his kit. He can do everything with his drone, such as scan banners and instant revives. Also see how many squads are in a 200-meter range. He is really good. As a team character, he is a very good recon character and keeps you updated 24/7 on your surroundings. But just like Pathfinder, he needs an actual passive. Next up, we have Lifeline. Lifeline is the best support. Being able to pick up both teammates with her drone is godly. Although what they did to her hitbox was uncalled for, but her drone is so useful. As a teammate, she is very helpful when in a pinch. She is an all-around great character and a very good asset to a ranked team. For the last character as A tier, we have Bloodhound. Bloodhound is a super good recon. With their kit, Bloodhound is a literal beast. They can find anyone in seconds, and their ultimate is god tier. Their tactical is great also, but not as good as Seer's obviously. As a team character, I'd say if you don't have a Seer, Bloodhound is the second best option. Moving on to S tier, we have Valkyrie. Valk is a very useful legend in situations. Her ultimate is basically a portable jump tower, and her jets and rockets are super good. She is the first legend to be released that is balanced in a while, and is a great teammate. Next up in S tier is Bangalore. Bangalore is a very good character on her own, but paired with Seer, oh god, she is the beast. Her smoke is the best and her ultimate is super good when you're getting chased and when you need cover. As a teammate, she's all about cover. She has multiple ways to provide it and is a very good asset to the team. Up next in S tier is Gibby. Gibby is the best tank slash support in the game, and with his gun shield, he is a beast. He can be paired with anyone and be successful on any team. If you know how to play him well, you are unstoppable. As a teammate, he is amazing with his dome heals. Finally, we have my main character, and this is not a biased opinion. Seer is the newest legend added to the roster, and a very OP one at that. His tactical is basically a mini EMP and scan, stopping enemies from doing any activities and blinding them for a split second. His ultimate is a huge dome that reveals enemies that are moving within it, and his passive is the best in his kit. It shows where enemies are within a 75-meter range while in an ADS. As a teammate, Seer is a mediocre and very OP. In ranked, he is godly. And so that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.